All right, guys, we're back again. Now we're going to learn how to maintain infusions. I do want to tell you that there is another checklist after this. It's called maintaining intermittent infusions. And basically, all you're doing with that is you're going to stop the infusion at one point, and you're going to saline lock your IV here. And that's nothing. You'll learn all that in Skills Lab of how we do it. But right now we're going to learn how to maintain an infusion. Let's say that you have now gone in, you've gotten a report from your patient, about your patient. You've walked into the room, you've performed your WIPSA, you've checked your doctor's orders to make sure of what bag of fluid should be hanging for your patient, as well as what fluid rate should be running as well. These are the new pumps. You'll be able to do more hands-on within the Skills Lab itself, but you'll learn about these Sigma Spectrum pumps. I believe most facilities are using these pumps now, and we'll go over this. So this is your pump, and you can the company can download formularies in here so that you can pick which med you're actually infusing. We don't have it set up here, so we're on what we call basic mode. And in order to do this, you're going to see it says primary bag, and that's what we want because we have a primary solution. So we want primary bag, and what we want to do is we want to hit OK, because yes, it is the primary bag. So hit OK. Primary bag. What do we want it to infuse at? What's the milliliters an hour that we want? So let's say you've checked your order and the doctor has ordered 50 milliliters an hour. You simply press in 50. 5. Okay. I have to hit OK. Sorry, it has to be there. Hit 5, 0. Okay, you see the 50 there? And you hit OK. And then VTBI means volume to be infused, milliliter. And that's simply looking at your bag and saying, how many milliliters do I have in my bag? This is a 500 milliliter bag. So you want to put in 500 milliliters into your machine. Again, simple. 5, 0, 0, OK. Okay? And at this point, you would be able to hit run. And now it's telling me I have a downstream occlusion. And this machine is called a smart pump, much like our smartphones. This pump can tell us if there's a problem. It'll tell us whether it's downstream, meaning anything below the machine is the downstream. So anything from the machine to the patient there's a problem there. If it said upstream occlusion, you would look at all of the items above the machine, so the bag and this tubing itself. Okay, so this is telling downstream. So what you want to do is you want to start here at the bottom and look, is your slide clamp open or closed? This was closed, so now I'm going to open it. And then it should automatically start. So this is telling me, oh, I have another problem somewhere. So I'm going to continue down the IV tubing all the way down. I'm looking, okay. If this was an actual site, you'd be able to see the site and see if there was any problems there. And then you'd look and say, oh, that slide clamp is closed. Because you see, I'm occluding this tubing. So if I click this, right, open, this should have started. And it's not. So hit OK, it's not going to run. Of course, we run into problems. If this was actually into a vein, it would start running. I think that's the problem, is it's not actually in a vein. This would start running, and it would go to just showing you how many milliliters are infusing and how many, what's the volume that has been infused. We'll have it into a vein during Skills Lab, and you'll see. Okay? That's a simple running how to maintain an IV infusion.